there's 6 bears that I can see right now. It's 8:53, and the giant showed himself at like 25 yards. And then, I don't know, like he was through the trees, but got a good eye on him. And he hesitated and turned around and went off in the bush. And we haven't seen him since. Got my heart pumping though.
Got my minions getting the bear bait ready. She's got some liquid smoke there. Hayden drug her barrel back up. And here's the huntress.
The foreman.
Okay guys, we're up here at Mel's Bear Bait. We just got done doing 16 bear hunters, and now it's time for us to have some fun and see if we can get Mel her bear with the bow finally. We hunted pretty hard last year and she never got a chance. We will try again this spring. So what we got here is grease, and in the grease I put 2 ounces of Northwoods Bear products. This is my daughter's job usually, and she sprays the liquid smoke around for a good scent. This is from Dan Beaver. I lost the sticker, but it's like a burnt honey and it smells amazing. And you just dump it all over top of the barrel on some trees just to get the good scent out. And of course we got oats, which we're mixing with the grease. And in this barrel is pork lard, and they love that stuff. So we're gonna bait this bait up. We're gonna set up a trail cam. We've already been baiting for a bit. We baited this bait probably for 2 weeks already. The bears are cleaning it out every couple days. So we're gonna load it up here.
So it is June the 3rd. We are back in the tree stand. And this bait is getting hammered so bad. Well, good, so hard. It needs a refill daily. And I got to the bottom of the tree stand and there's a bear. Like 15, 20 yards. And he's been causing us some issues every time we're baiting. Same bear that's showing up. But there is also a second bear just off in the woods right now. So Craig is trying to get a bunch of technology set up in the tree stand. And he tells me there's another bear coming in over there. All I hear is water and frogs. He says there's sticks cracking. But it is a gorgeous night. And the bears are crazy hungry at this spot, so feeling optimistic.
There's some big bears coming in here though now, for sure. bear. The first thing he went to is the honey from Dan Beaver. Been using it all season. They really, really like it. Alright, we're night 2. We're set up.
2022, night 2.
Yep. We've seen a bear already behind us. We've been in the stand for a solid 2 minutes probably. And there's already bear movement, so we're gonna sit tight. The big guy came in the other night when we were here. We left a hair early, our camera died, and he came in before dark, so well, that's the way she goes.
Blame the camera guy.
Hopefully we're good tonight.
He does not want to go in, eh?
I think there's that big bear's close. That's why he's so surrounded by bears. There's like, I don't know, 7 and 3 cubs up in the tree.
As close as I'm willing to be, that's for sure.
But she's off. Hopefully she smelt the monster. And there's bears all around us, so hopefully he comes in tonight. Just a matter of time. What's happening?
It is June 8th, and we're heading into the tree stand. We are getting it set up to be part of Wild TV's Bear Zone Live tonight. So the pressure is on. If the target bear happens to come in that timeline, I am not sure I'll ever have had such pressure to have that many people watching and have to make a decent shot.
Well, we just finished our live, and Mel's putting her sexy getup on. The mosquitoes are horrendous tonight, but we got 3 bears in so far, and it's beautiful out. Couldn't ask for a nicer night. Let's just hope decent bear rolls in.
Okay, so it is August 8th, 2022. It is round 4. of trying to get my first archery bear, a respectable bear. So my husband and I disagree on why I have not yet pulled the trigger.
Let's see if we can bait this bait and see if we can get her a bear. We've seen, I don't know how many bears in the past 2 seasons. We started in 2021 spring, passed, went to fall, passed, spring 2022, passed, and now we are fall 2022. So we are right in the midst of bear hunters coming next week, so we've been baiting for 2 to 3 weeks already, and we're gonna bait this bait up so that when they leave she can get right in the stand, and hopefully we can finish this.
Just for the record, I did not pass. We just happened to know what was on trail cam, and I was making a responsible conservation decision to hold out, and then time ran out. So here's hoping it turns out better this time. All right, so it is August 20th, 2022. If you've been following the journey, we are headed back to the tree stand. It's been quite an interesting couple of seasons, but we had hunters this past week. They're all gone. Everybody did well, and so we're back to the stand. Bears are hitting super good. There's lots of nice bears. So I feel good, shooting good. Today's the day. The bears are going to be there, and we're gonna get her done. 2 minutes in the stand. Well, 2 minutes set up, and there's 2 bears coming across the swamp already.
My camera reader finally worked, and that big chocolate was here last night, and the night before that, night before that, and the night before that, and this morning. It's been there every morning and every evening. Seen a total of 6 bears already. It's about 7:45. That big guy's been coming in 8:30 most days. So we're hoping with all the bear commotion it suckers them in.
It's 8:53, and the giant showed himself at like 25 yards. And then, I don't know, like he was through the trees, but got a good eye on him. We are heading home without a bear. Heartbreaking, to be honest, but it's better than, I don't know. Anyway, he was close. What happened? He came down, so where I'm sitting, the bear, I can see them come from the northeast kind of. He would have come from the south, and all of a sudden he was on the trail. And then he just stopped, and he hesitated, and he was looking straight at the bait, straight at the other bears, and he hesitated, and he just slowly turned off and turned around, and then he went off into the bush to the north, and that's it. He never came back. So I don't know if he smelt the bike, smelt our walking trail. I mean, he's massive for a reason. So we're gonna try again. We're gonna try in the morning. It'll be the first time we do a morning hunt. We're gonna try and sneak in there in the dark. And he has been on camera at 6:15 and 8:30 in the morning. So we're gonna take a crack at it in the morning, and if not, we'll be back out tomorrow night.
We snuck in here. It was was still pretty much dark. And there was 3 bears on the bait. I thought my wife was gonna jump on my back. But
eerie feeling.
At this point, I felt the sacrifices of the last 2 years settling in. The amount of money spent on bait and fuel, and the number of hours logged in a tree stand without my kids. Each time, I was presented with the opportunity to harvest a bear, but I knew what was there and was willing to wait it out for the moment that got me fired up. It's those moments with your heartbeat in your ears that every hunter lives for. As I was reflecting on my attachment to this hunt, I can't help but think that perhaps I needed to be reminded it's not about yearning for the celebration at the end, but to enjoy the adventure along the way, to be grateful for the opportunity to put this kind of time and effort into something I love to do and took a back seat while the kids were little. I took those reflections and change of perspective into the evening hunt.
at the bait. We may need to get rescued.
I am not getting down in this.
Now we know there's a big black, 2 big blacks, and we know there's a big chocolate, so we know for a fact there's 11 bears. We can see 8 of them right now. Stand up. Coming.
It fell back. I don't know. Oh, I'm sweating so bad.
That was a good bear.
I hope I didn't screw that up.
I'm shaking too.
Oh, I'm shaking so bad.
Oh, there you have it. He finally committed. I'll have to look back on the footage and see.
I just hope I didn't rush it.
It was broadside. I don't see the arrow down there. Do you?
It just fell back.
Well, I went down, we found the arrow, looked back on the camera, and unfortunately she shot low and skimmed the bottom of his belly. So at worst he's got a half-inch cut in him. That big bear's probably not gonna come back. The good news is that he is definitely 100% still alive. Oh, babe.
felt this yucky in my life. I don't know. It felt good, but as soon as I saw it, I knew it was far back. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know.
Good part is he's not fatally wounded.
I guess so.
He's got a cut. You never know, he might come back. I've heard of it before.
2 springs, 2 falls to hunt that guy, and that's how it happens. Gosh, I'm speechless.
I've been told before, if you hunt long enough, a heartbreaking miss or wound is likely to happen. I can assure there's no longer a struggle to understand the emotions a client or hunter experiences in the moments, hours, and days following an event like this. I laid awake that night thinking, now what? Keep hunting and hope he comes back? With my archery confidence now reduced to 0, do I do what feels like giving up and take my rifle? As outfitters, we run a strict wound policy. If you draw blood, we will do everything in our power to retrieve the bear, but found or not, the hunt is over. After a sleepless night and emotional morning, it became vividly clear, and I made the confident call to end the hunt. And though it's not the story I initially hoped to tell, the experience and lessons learned make the story worth telling.